Every year, a figure skater spends under Coach Candy Brown, they get a new Candy's Crew t-shirt. Emma WECKER has 7. She turned 10 years old a week ago. Needless to say, she started skating at a young age.
My dad built an ice rink in our backyard, so I was just kind of skating on that, and then my mom had me try skating on a real ice rink, so then I started skating on that and I enjoyed it, so I'm still skating.
When Emma was learning to walk, she was kind of wearing skates, and the little walkers that kids used to learn to walk with, she would use on the back skating rink and push it around. So can honestly say she's been skating most of her life.
Emma's favorite move?
A loop. It's an edge jump where you go like this and then jump up.
Emma is able to perform those loops thanks to the guidance of her distinguished longtime coach in Brown, something Emma's mother, Jen, knew when she paired the two together.
There was no question for us who Emma's coach would be. It was Candy. We just see so much progress and growth every season with Emma that we couldn't be happier with Candy, and we've gained a lot of trust and confidence.
A coach for 40 years and a part of the Dupage figure skating club for many of those, Brown coaches age 4 through 24, a wide range with a wide array of skill sets.
I think every generation brings, their own newness to their sport and character, and so you always have to stay up to date with, how you relate to the children.
Home of several world-renowned skaters, the Dupage Figure Skating Club produced Evan Lysacek, Naperville's homegrown Olympian, a gold medalist at the 2010 Games in Vancouver. He started with Brown.
He was really just like all the other children coming out of a class system, but it was very noticeable that he loved to skate. He was ambitious and he wanted to learn.
And therein lies the mission of the Dupage Figure Skating Club, to teach and provide opportunities to skaters. And with its expansive membership, the club is the largest in the U.S., reaching from the Illinois-Wisconsin border to the southern suburbs of Chicago. But to Brown, the Naperville community in particular stands out.
The community of Naperville has been such a long-standing, high-achieving academic community, and the sports participation from families has, always been wonderful. A lot of very supportive families, and giving their children opportunities to, experience, the different activities that the Naperville community offers.
Brown's alumni base includes 25-year-old Dana SIVAK, a former student turned coach for the Dupage Figure Skating Club. To SIVAK, Candy was more than just someone who simply taught her moves on the ice.
Candy is my long-term, lifelong coach. From the age of 5 all the way up until 24, I was still skating, and she's been my mentor on and off the ice during that whole time.
Now in her 9th year of coaching, SIVAK is using some of those same lessons Brown taught her and integrating them into her own coaching philosophy.
The whole point of skating is to just remind people that even though it's a sport, we can take it as seriously as the Olympics, it also is supposed to be all about the love for the sport and be fun. So she helped me understand that big component and to share that love with my skaters regardless of their level.
Jan Serafine's time in figure skating has spanned the globe. She was a high-level skater herself before becoming a coach, then the president of the U.S. Figure Skating Museum and Hall of Fame before taking the post of president of the Dupage Figure Skating Club the last 12 years. She also agrees that Naperville seems to be a special place for figure skating.
They understand that it takes so much of their time and effort, and as much as they might have other family members who do not participate in the sport, they find a way to make it all happen. So Naperville has a very special family quality to it.
But coaching isn't all the club offers. Take bronze medalists Alexa and Chris Canaran, for example, members of the club who just competed in the team event for the U.S. Olympic team in Pyeongchang.
The Dupage Figure Skating Club gives grants to skaters like Alexa and Chris for extra funding that they need to encourage them to bring their family members. I don't know if that's quite why we're the popular club, but I will say the kids are very grateful.
And with the Olympics taking place, there is an understandable buzz in the air around figure skating.
We get usually a bump in new skaters beginning right after an Olympics. They attach themselves to one of the personalities on the ice. Doesn't matter if they're not even from the United States.
With the Olympics being here, you'll hear every coach come up to their skater and ask, how what do you think of the Olympics last night? Or did you watch the Olympics? Or did you see the skating? And usually it's a yes. And if it's a no, then the response of the coach is, okay, well, you got to look tonight. You got to watch tonight. And then we catch up with them, and they're always saying, wow, yeah, it was so amazing. And there's usually a few minutes at the beginning of the lesson spent talking about it.
And that's why you won't be surprised when you hear where Emma Wecker wants to be one day.
I want to go to the Olympics.
Reporting on the Dupage Figure Skating Club for NCTV 17, I'm Kevin Jackman.